Hi boys and girls, today we are going to be working on a recycled art project. Now I want you guys to think about how can we use recycled materials in a creative way that reduces waste. And a great way to do that is by making art. Today you can either make a face, a landscape, an animal, or an abstract artwork using any recycled materials you have at home. Now I'm going to show you a simple way to create recycled art, and I am going to be making an animal today. So right here we have a toilet paper tube, and these are just some scrap papers that I had from our art project from last week or a few weeks ago. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to think about which one I want to create, and I think I'm going to make an animal. Now I can decide if I have to cut this or if this is an okay size, and I think I might cut it down a little bit. So using my scissor, I'm going to kind of make a little slice here. I just want to make sure I can get in there, and I'm gonna cut around to just shorten this just a little bit. Now I could use this in another part of my project, or if I want to make a second recycled art project. So I'm gonna keep these. I'm not gonna just toss them right now. But now I have a nice size. So I think I might make an owl. If you guys saw on the images to give you inspiration, this one kind of inspired me. Now on that one I see that they use felt. I don't have felt at home, so I'm going to be using these little pieces of paper that I do have. And now I'm just going to be making the pieces for my owl. So I'm just going to take a smaller piece here and probably use about half. So to make 2 wings, I'm just going to fold my paper in half, and then I'm going to draw my wing using my pencil. And I'm kind of going to make maybe some loops here at the bottom. So let me just hold that a little closer so you guys can see. So now I can take my scissor and cut this out. Loop. Now, we did a recycled art project in art, if you can remember back to the recycled robot. So that might be a cool project to do as well. So here we go. So now I have my 2 wings. Now, if you have glue at home, you can use glue. If not, you can use tape or a stapler. So think about all these different ways that you can attach these pieces to your toilet paper or paper towel roll, whatever you guys have at home. So I'm just gonna put a little glue just at the top because I do want it to kind of like hang off a little bit. I don't want it to be perfectly attached. Here we go. And now I have my 2 wings. There we go. So now that I have my 2 wings, maybe it's time to make some eyes. So I'm going to, once again, cut this in half and fold it because I want 2 of the same sized eye, and I want to kind of decide how big I want my eye. So I think that is a pretty good size. And I'm just gonna cut on the line. Remember, when you're using scissors, always make sure that the hand holding the scissor does not move. This hand is the one that's always moving. So So at least we're practicing our scissor safety at home. So now I have 2 eyes, and I just want to make sure that these are a good size. Those look great to me. And before I glue them on, I might want to add maybe little dots. And now I can add my glue. 1. And 2. So here we go. So this is looking great. Now, something like this, a 3-dimensional artwork, which means we can view it all the way around. A drawing is 2-dimensional. We can only view it if we're looking at the drawing face down on a table. So this is also a sculpture. So we are creating a sculpture here. And now I want to make the beak. Oh, you know what? I can use this. Owls have kind of like a fur texture. So maybe I might start with this, just so it kind of hangs on. Now, maybe I want to give him a furry texture. So I might just do little tiny cuts. We can see. Into I was thinking about before, it would be really cool if you used like magazines to make flowers by cutting them out, and then you could see if you have like a paper towel roll and you can make a like a vase with some flowers in it. So now I'm gonna do that, and I'm just gonna take, I have a crayon, I'm just gonna add some color. And maybe a little purple, because I have some purple wings. That looks great. So now I can kind of, oops, that fell off. Add this on as a little texture part for my owl. Just adding my glue. And there's that piece, that looks good. Let me just go back and add some more glue here. Okay, that's looking great. So now the only thing that I'm missing is the beak for my owl. And this is a really big piece of paper, so I'm just gonna cut like a smaller size. And I just want to cut out a triangle. So here is a good triangle. Now this is way too wide, so I'm just gonna go back and narrow it down. And that looks great. And there we go. And now my recycled owl is all complete. So I hope you guys have fun, and I cannot wait to see what you guys make using your recycled materials.